was woven with fear and holy thread, blue and scarlet, gold and red. Hands could not cross where angels stood. I mark the place no sinner should. I heard the prayers, I felt the plea, but mercy stopped at the edge of me. Year by year, the blood, the smoke, I bore the weight but never broke. I stood between the wound and grace, a shadow cast in sacred space. They called it holiness, called it law, but I felt the ache of something more. I was never meant to last. I was a sign, not the promise cast. I was the pause before the cry, the question waiting for the why. When love was torn upon the tree, the tearing finally reached through me. I was never meant to last. I fell so you could enter fast. I trembled when the thunder cried, when mercy bled and hope had died. The earth convulsed, the heavens sighed, and time itself was split inside. No priest's hand pulled, no human plea. The tear began at the top of me. Not man to God, but God to man, a rending no one could command. I felt the old world lose its breath, law fulfilled by willing death. What I guarded could not remain when grace arrived in flesh and pain. I was never meant to last, a holy wall from ages past. What I concealed, the cross revealed. What I denied, his blood has sealed. No more distance, no more divide, no more fear on the other side. I was never meant to last. I fell when mercy tore me fast.
Enter now,
not with fear, but with faith,
not by blood of goats or lamb,
but by the body freely gave.
enter now,
The way is torn wide open. What once was barred is now the door of hope. I was never meant to last. I was the shadow, he's the cast. I was the silence before the voice, the waiting before the choice. From holy place to open sky, the veil was torn so none must hide. I was never meant to last.
the way is open, enter
I am undone, and this is victory.